Ja, men hej på er kära vänner och medborgare. Ja, det var väldigt vad det blev hastigt på att komma med en liten kortis igen. Men det här såg jag nyligen och jag tänkte, ja, flera dagar i har nog sett det, men jag ville sammanställa det och ge det en schysst översättning. För det här är ganska otroligt. Jag kan inte påminna mig att man har sett en sån här uppfriskande slagväxling mellan politiker så högt upp någonsin, utan det ska ju gullas och les och skakas i hand och skålas och så vidare. Trump skålar ju aldrig eftersom han inte dricker alkohol överhuvudtaget. Det är väl därför kanske han är så pigg och still going strong. Men den speciella intressanta delen av det här, det är ju den där lilla fritidsklädde grön t-shirt-gubben som sitter bredvid honom. En liten snubbe som ju har åkt land och rike runt i Europa och blivit hyllad som Messias kommer. Alla slänger sig på backen från EUs från Lögnen och till den här Paul Jonsson och Kristersson och hela svenska etablissemanget. De ställer sig upp i riksdagen och klappar och applåderar. Och, Elvis hade inte fått mera mottagande om han hade kommit tillbaka på något konstigt vis. Nej, det här är väldigt underligt, va? Och vi har ju ofta pratat om det här med vilka är det som står bakom kriget, vilka är det som stöttar det. Ja, det är väl ingen hemlighet, det är ju bara att säga det. Det är USA som styr det där. Och president Trump, han kommer att gå till historien. Ja, vänster kommer ju aldrig sluta hata honom. Det spelar ingen roll om han uppfinner en medicin för cancer som botar all cancer, och den kommer nästa vecka. Han ska hatas för vad han än gör. Om han nu får slut på det här eländeskriget i Ukraina, så borde han ju samfällt hyllas. Det är väl klart att han ska ha ett Nobels fredspris i så fall. Men icke då. Men jag tror faktiskt att han är på god väg, och han tänker inte låta sig imponeras av någon som kommer in och vräker ord omkring sig. Jag tycker vi ser det lite här. Sen är ju också JD Vance, vicepresidenten, är med, och han visar igen att han är nog bland den bästa som har, under min livstid som jag kan minnas, bland den bästa som har någonsin fått den posten. Och det är ju helt säkert så är det nästa president som vi ser där, om ingenting dramatiskt händer. Trump vill få slut på dödandet. Jag tror att det framgår tämligen klart. Han håller sig i schack, men JD Vance blir nog mer förbannad faktiskt än herr Trump. Men båda är upprörda, och den lille mannen i grönt, han är också upprörd, för han har ju varit van att jag sticker över lite och har lite kul där och får med mig ett antal miljarder, en pall med dollar, och att flyga hem med igen. Det konstiga är att han sa i en intervju att jänkarna har skickat över 200 miljarder dollar, men jag har bara sett 70 av dem. Var har de tagit vägen? Ja, det borde ju utredas på riktigt och med styrka. Var har de tagit vägen? Och lite kul har han ju haft. Han sitter och rynkar på näsan och drar sig i näsan och snurlar väldigt mycket, som man har sett på många filmklipp. Det finns ju de som påstår att man vet varför han gör det. Jag vill inte påstå någonting här, men det är ju lite underligt. Men att sitta hos presidenten av USA och tror man är på ett möte i Europa, i EU, NATO, där bet han sig nog i lilltån, tror jag. Ja, jag tänkte ju inte att jag skulle pådyvla dig några av mina åsikter, och det gör jag väl inte. Däremot så vill jag hemskt gärna höra vad du tycker. Är det här bra? Är det dåligt? Gör de rätt? Gör de fel? Har alla rätt? In i kommentarsfältet och så säg vad du tycker. Men nu tycker jag att vi kollar det här lilla klippet. Det är inte långt, och jag har översatt det som vanligt efter bästa förmåga. Håll till godo.
You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
He broken this ceasefire. He killed our people, and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are
Mr.
not
President,
strong...
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the President for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful
to
come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know
bless.
That.
You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
this.
I'm not
You're in
dictating.
no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war,
you're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards.
Playing cards.
But right now, you don't.
Yeah,
you're playing cards.
Mr. President.
You're playing cards.
Serious.
You're gambling with the lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You're
gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's
with
back
all
to you.
respect to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once?
A lot of times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
you said thank you.
Even today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country is in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No, you've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said,
stupid president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
You invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this, I tell you.
Just say thank you.
I said a lot of times thank you to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on over here. I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running low
I know.
on soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
please,
you're running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go, and I wanted this. Look. If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't
it doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what.
That
what
wasn't
this
with me.
nation- it
That was
wasn't
with
you.
a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person.
But this
That was
is your,
with,
this
that was
is
with
your
Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry.
Going to be a tough deal to make, because the attitudes have to change.
What if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks I understand that it's a heated conversation right
What are
now,
you
but
saying?
what
She's
if
asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? Okay? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me. Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt where they used him and Russia. Russia. You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom. It came out of Hunter Biden's bedroom. It was disgusting. And then they said, oh, the laptop from hell was made by Russia. The 51 agents. The whole thing was a scam. And he had to put up with that. He was being accused of all that stuff. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh? This is going to be great television, I will say that. All right. We'll see what we can do about putting it together. Thank you.